Today, I will take you to a village enclave in the heart of Kuala Lumpur called Kampung Baru. We cross the Saloma Bridge that connects the enclave to the city centre, and we truly take a step back in time. You haven't seen anything like it. On the outskirts, traditional houses and banana trees decorate the village, and as you go deeper, we find a thriving community with hotels, restaurants, markets, and more. Join me on this exciting journey into this traditional village, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting Hausmeister adventures. We're crossing over into the Malaysia of the past. This is how Malaysia was once we go over this bridge, compared to what we have over here, which is the new world. We're going to the old world. Once we go over the Saloma Bridge, we're in the old world. Behind me is a really big cemetery. This is right under the Saloma Bridge. It's quite big actually. It's really big. Got freeway on one side and cemetery on the other. That's the Saloma Bridge right there. Right in front of us. It lights up really nice at night. I'll see if I can give you a better view of the cemetery. It's quite big. And that's a closer version of the bridge. Once we cross over that, we're in Kampung Baru. Old village. I've never been here before. I'm quite excited about this. I've always seen this kampung, or the village, from on top of the Petronas Towers and the KL Central. But now it'll be interesting to go there. A lot of people here. It's really become a tourist attraction. Look at that. It's like an aquarium. There's like a shade of blue all the way down. People taking photos. Wow. Really feels different. Look at that. Right under it now. I can imagine how good this will look at night. It will look amazing. Nice and cool in here also. So we're out on the other side, and this is the kampung. You can see a lot of tin shed homes. You can see a lot of homes on stilts. A lot of ferns and banana trees. It's just really different. You know, you've got skyscrapers in the background, but this whole area here is a kampung, is a village. It's fascinating. You've got a massive freeway, and also on one side, you've got skyscrapers in the background, and this area is untouched. I'd say this area is going to be worth a lot of money. If not, it's probably already worth heaps of money. Rightio, we've got to go down there. So there's the evidence of what's happening in this village. You've got the skyscrapers that are encroaching onto the kampung, whereas on this side you have the traditional buildings and the residents of this area. They say that this area is getting smaller. So those buildings that we see are examples of development that are creeping into the kampung because it's prime land. Petronas Towers is right behind us, and the business district is right there. But there's actual grass here, and grass is a commodity in Kuala Lumpur. It's hard to see. This is really taking a step back in time. I say we're going back about 70 to 80 years coming into this kampung, and I kind of like it. It's good. It reminds us of the yesteryears, and this should be preserved. But I don't know what the official position is at the moment on preserving this, or if they've got plans to develop it, because like I said, it's prime land. And it just gets better as we head in. There was a few restaurants at the entry. But as you head in, there's actual gardens. Check this place out. Look at this. Look at this place. This looks like something out of country town Victoria. Look at the block. Look at the frontage on this place. And the house is right at the back. Look at that. There's probably a 30-40 metre frontage on this property. Imagine how much this is worth in Kuala Lumpur. This is what you can find in here. Fascinating. Another beautiful home there. Looks like something out of Cairns. Wooden homes. Very beautiful. I like this. If it was up to me, I'd leave it as it is. Preserve it. I'm really liking this. Look at this. Look at the frontage on this house. This is in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. Amazing. There's nothing like this left. And across the road, it's starting. We have the skyscrapers. There's a living and breathing community in here. There's a lot of businesses, restaurants. We've got Arab restaurants here as well. We've got a steakhouse. So there's a lot going on here in the Kampung. It's actually becoming commercial. And I think they're actually playing on the whole fact that it's a Kampung style experience. Wide roads as well. This is good. These back streets are really good. Look at that, look at the greenery here. Right in the heart of the Kampung. And look just there. You've got the Petronas Towers. This is awesome. These streets are very pretty, probably self-maintained and contained. And I've just made my way into a busy marketplace. There's a lot of tents here with a lot of vendors. So just coming in here. And I think they might be setting up for the night market. There's another big mosque here. And just ahead, there's a number of tents. This is really good. Very bustling here. I can tell in a few hours it will be even busier. There's hotels, there's clinics, there's hospitals. This is really good. It's really built up. Hey guys, we're in Kampung Baru and we're having Cendol with durian. I love it. So tasty. Very nice. Refreshing actually. I'm just sitting here on the side of the road. Cars going past. We've got little markets everywhere. I'm sure this is where the night market is. We've got a whole bunch of people behind me eating as well. Got a fruit market there. Got my durian. Can't wait to dig into that. It's gonna be great. So what's in my Cendol? In my Cendol today, there's durian, there's bullet, which is also like a green pasta or a rice. There's a lot of sugar, there's carnation milk, and there was corn. And ice. It's really refreshing.
Tourists flock to Kampung Baru in the mid-afternoon to enjoy the night markets and restaurants. Although I enjoy the activity in the main areas, if you walk down the road, you quickly enter the suburban area of the village, and this is the part I love the best. Here, you get a feel of what residential life is like. Some streets are quiet and great for photos, and in other pockets, there is plenty of activity. Everybody I come across in the village seems happy and they love to chat with tourists.
So my travels in the Kampung continue, and we have these beautiful homes here that are in the Kampung, traditional homes that have probably been here for 40, 50 years, home to the locals. And just there, a stone throw away, are these massive skyscrapers. You need to come here and see this, because your eyes cannot comprehend what is happening here when you're actually here. I'm not too sure how it's going to look on the video, but in real life, it's just like a movie set. That's probably the best way to put it. Big skyscrapers, tall buildings, and then you have local buildings like this, a stone throw away. This is amazing. Fascinating. Probably not too many places in the world like this.
I stayed in the village well into the evening and toured with friends from my accommodation. We even dined at the famous Wanjo restaurant, which becomes very busy in the evening. They are famous for their nasi lemak dish. From the traditional village, you can see the best views of Kuala Lumpur city, especially the Saloma Bridge and the Petronas Towers. In the evening, visitor numbers increase considerably, but don't let that put you off. It's worth every second of your time to see the bright lights and enjoy the great atmosphere that develops. Thanks for watching my Kampung Baru village tour video. I hope that I've managed to show you a different side of Kuala Lumpur. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel for more adventures. Thanks again, and a big adios from the Hassmeister.